Welcome to WKRP Montrose, a radio station masquerading as a podcast about Montrose, Colorado and the Western Slope, recording live from the Clearnetworx studio in downtown Montrose, Colorado. All right, everybody, welcome back to Clearly Interesting People at the Clearnetworx studio with WKRP. And
now that's official.
Yeah, it's
because
official.
It's evolved.
Yeah.
So we don't lie to you people, right? Over the course of today, a single day, we've been working out the format as we go.
Yeah.
Dennis, rather cleverly, although I suspect he may have borrowed this idea from somebody.
Come on, man.
Or
it doesn't happen that often.
GPT. But anyway, yeah, he came up with this clearly interesting Clearnetworx thing, which is working. So that's what we're doing.
That's what it's going to be from now on.
Official. Now,
So now you know what's up.
Yeah.
And,
good work.
Thank you.
You don't get attaboys very often.
I don't get attaboys very often. So we've got another special guest on the Wheelie Nice couch.
Yeah.
His feet do touch the ground. We've had a few that haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't even brought that conversation up.
No. We missed a good opportunity earlier today.
We did. We did. Some of you guys got lucky.
Jeff.
We may not have been on our game.
Jeff Pollard, right?
Yeah.
Jeff's feet touched the floor.
Definitely. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Hi, Nehemiah.
How's it going?
So is it Seltzer?
Seltzer, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Seltzer.
that's the one you're having difficulty with?
I told you the hamster only goes so fast on the wheel.
Okay, can we just clarify? Can you say it again?
It's Nehemiah Seltzer.
Nehemiah Seltzer.
Yeah. Nemo.
Sorry to everybody else who's been on so far and presumably will be on in the future.
Yeah.
It does not get much more interesting as a name than Nehemiah Seltzer. You sound like it's a bit of a character from like Lemony Snicket or something. It's a great name.
Thank you.
It's biblical, right, in nature.
It is, yeah. So Nehemiah, I think, if I remember correctly, helped rebuild the walls of Jericho. So that's where we kind of got it from, or at least my mom did. So
it's a really interesting and unique name.
And the nickname is Nemo.
The nickname is Nemo, yeah.
Okay, so let's go with how you got the nickname, and then I want to know, because I hope this is not insulting, but you've got a dirty shirt on.
Yes.
So I'm assuming you're working out in the field.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't wait to hear whether or not the crew in the field makes, like, do they have any variations of Nemo, and how does that work?
So not really. It's just Nemo, yeah. But the backstory is a little sad, so we won't get fully into it. But it came from just being a kid and playing baseball. Nobody really could remember or spell my name.
Right.
So then Nemo kind of came out of that. So that's where that comes from without unpacking too much history.
So it was helping everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not have to be cultured and can handle the name a little bit better.
Exactly.
So Nemo. Okay. There's no just keep swimming comments that happen out in the field.
Sure.
Not so much here, but other places for
Okay.
sure.
Well, I'm sorry if I just started them for you. For anybody.
Yeah, well done. Good job. So, just while we're on that, you said in other places. So does that mean that you're not originally from Montrose?
No, so I'm originally from Kremlin, Colorado, which is out by like Steamboat and Silverthorne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been there. Have you been there?
I have.
You've been to Steamboat.
Yeah, but I wanted to let Nemo know that can I call you Nemo?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. I wanted to let Nemo know that I did a little cyber stalking.
Oh, okay.
He does that.
Do you have a Facebook account?
I do.
Have you not updated it in quite some time?
No, it's not really been anything 2 or 3 years since I've really used it.
Have you ever heard of Pike the skier that had I want to say it's like John Pike. You guys make sure that you make fun of me whenever this gets out, because I know some of you are going to know who I'm thinking of. Did you happen to have a very exotic mohawk at one point in time?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Yeah.
So confirmed that was your account he found, like a maniac stalker.
Most likely, yeah.
But it looked fantastic.
Thank you.
So there used to be a skier that was like famous that he had this like 3 foot high mohawk, and you guys will know who it is. Somebody will tell you now when they see this.
But my question is, how famous can somebody be if you can't remember their name?
You can Google it right now.
You have had several blows to the head in your life, so it's not.
Any concussions out in the field with you? Anything bad happened? No? You guys pretty safe out there, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Accidents don't happen because you guys are professionals.
Yeah, for the most part, we've got a lot of protocol that we take, just with hard hats and stuff like that. So we try to make it as safe as possible, especially working out on the road.
Yeah.
So what's your? We jumped right ahead. You're a fiber splicer.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, fiber's tiny. How do you splice something that's that tiny?
Well, and there's lots of them, right?
There can be, yeah. So pretty much it's just getting used to it, honestly. Like at first it seems like a lot, but once you get it down, it comes pretty naturally. So it all kind of depends on what you're doing. Like if you're doing fiber to home or if we're doing our big infrastructure splicing, then it depends on the fiber that you're dealing with for the most part. So
it seems like a pretty essential part of the process, though. Like if you don't get your job, if you don't do it well, and then something gets buried, it's got to.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah. So the nice part is for the most part, what we deal with is all in handholds or pedestals, stuff like that. So it's not really so much the fact of, once it's buried, you're not touching it.
Right.
There are some like outages. We have had to use some cases that are meant to be buried and then you don't touch it at all.
Right.
But for the most part, it's just a case or a pedestal. It all depends on length too. So like each case has its own length. And then from there, you have a certain length that you can make work for your splicing. And that's where you can get yourself in trouble with it.
Have you got yourself in trouble?
Couple times, yeah, when I first started.
Well, I guess when you first start, right? It's you're learning as you go.
How does Doug deal with when you get in trouble?
So he's pretty calm, cool, and relaxed for the most part. Like our higher ups throughout, like our splice leads and stuff like that, they'll handle the smaller stuff, and then the bigger stuff is all Doug's and those guys' whole deal, basically.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. And how long did
so
you
he
say?
defers, is what you're saying. He defers to the people underneath him.
Yeah.
He's the boss. That's how you do. You delegate.
How soon do you get to be the guy that like doesn't have to splice and like,
So it all kind of depends. Right now I'm the lead for Grand Valley, so I overlook Palisade, Junction, and Fruta. And then as we build from there, I'm sure.
So you've already made that step up, is what you're saying. All right.
So do you?
Way to go, Nehemiah.
You do or don't get your hands dirty now on a daily basis?
Not so much on a daily basis anymore, but they do have me out in the field.
You're not afraid to get out there.
Yeah.
Not like, everyone else who's sat in a nice, comfortable office, drinking coffee whenever they want to.
Why do I feel like you're talking about somebody in particular?
No, I'm talking about, I'm trying to cause conflict, remember?
I know. I feel like you're trying to cause conflict with me.
Because we've got Dennis has got
I got soft hands.
He's got soft
I don't do a hard day's work in my life.
Yeah.
Not ever.
How do you, is there a thing, do you have a thing like you guys out in the field have a little rivalry with the people who sit at computers all day?
So not so much with the office side of things, just because that's, for the most part, that's a whole different ball game that we don't like to be involved with. It's more so a rivalry between the field workers, basically, how fast you can build something or how fast you can do so many splices. So,
is there like a board? Is there like a scoreboard?
Not
in the
really.
office? No. Can we get one?
I'm sure we probably could.
You must. Where do you rank yourself then in terms of splice speed?
So I'm up there, pretty high.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you do say so yourself,
don't be shy.
Okay. Yeah, well, the nice part is we've had enough opportunity with a lot of the guys that we can race each other.
Right.
So it all kind of trickles off of that. So
do you have a rival, a particular rival you'd like to name and shame?
No, not really.
No?
I mean, it's a fun little banter that we have just to keep things interesting, because sometimes it can get monotonous doing the case after case. So
that's honestly how I feel sitting across from Dennis every day. We have this podcast,
monotonous.
So I can like unleash and have that friendly banter.
Oh, I'm your emotional punching bag, is what you're saying.
Something like that.
Do you guys, who gets taken out on the most on the team?
So we don't really try to single anybody out.
No, come on.
We keep it pretty fair. So I mean, if a guy breaks a fiber or causes an outage, he might get a little bit more razzing, but other than that, we try to keep it pretty friendly.
Well, it's a team effort, right?
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
at the end of the day, but
you know what? The best thing about this is the fourth one, right?
I know.
Fourth or fifth one?
This is the fifth interview today, but the only we've only had one that was kind of very, very willing to be a willing participant in this bender.
You guys are like passing the sniff test. You're pretty loyal to each other. I like it.
Yeah.
Chris,
I'm going to break you guys.
Chris didn't need breaking. Chris was ready.
No, that's true. Chris
throw
was
somebody under the bus.
Chris was good
immediately.
So should we have like at the annual picnic or whatnot? Should we have a splicing speed test?
That's the hard part. So like, to really test speed, once you get up into that type of a level, you break it out over a whole day. So like a 288 for me would take 9 hours. And then there's a couple other guys that are up there with me that can keep up. But once you get up into your higher fiber counts, it takes a lot of time. To
All right.
ready.
So it says that you like fishing.
I do.
Do you like fly fishing?
I'm trying to get back into it. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe it's like, the fly fishing knot. Who can tie the fly fishing knot the fastest?
We'll come up with, we could
splicers.
come up with some games.
Yeah.
I think
we could. I got to create some, like team tension here.
None of this is authorized. I mean, we're putting ideas into our mouths, and we're going to then go to Doug and go, hey, we had all these stupid ideas.
Yeah. Hey, Liz, Casey, and, Rebecca, Madison, everybody.
We'll create the Fiber Olympics.
You may regret letting us do this, doing these interviews. All right, Nehemiah, what is something that you wish other people that you work with knew about you?
Like about me or just the job?
No, you.
Just you.
Just me.
You specifically.
I mean, nothing really. Honestly,
You're an open book. You tell everybody everything.
Pretty open.
You didn't tell anybody that you had that 4-foot mohawk.
No, if they ask, I will. But.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't volunteer everything, but do you? So, how often do you actually interact with the office folks?
Every day.
Oh yeah.
So for us Montrose local guys, at least, we get to see Cameron, our big boss, and Brooks, our big boss, every day basically in the mornings. And then it's kind of different for me because I'll move back and forth between here and Junction. So for the most part, I try to see everybody at least within a couple people above me or however that may work, and then usually I'm back out in the field. So
all right, I got one more question that would be new specifically for you for your interview. Is there anybody in the company you haven't met that you want to meet? Like, because you guys 227, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. There's some people down in Southwest Colorado that we just started that I would like to get to know a little bit better, just on splicing wise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I mean, local guys, we see each other everywhere. It's not like you can walk down the street in Montrose and not see somebody.
Not know each other. Yeah.
Do you have any friends that work for the company? And what I mean is, people that you've met since you worked there, that you've become friends with outside work, and you hang out and you do various things together.
Not so much hanging out. I guess you could say not so much hanging out, but I've gone on fishing trips with a couple guys and helped people work on their trucks and stuff like that. So
do you feel like it's I mean, it's kind of a loaded question, but do you feel like it's good for the work environment to to have those relationships? And
I think so. I feel like you have a different sort of a bond to where you might be having a hard day or something, and like Cameron will reach out or Brooks will reach out and be like, hey, you're doing all right, everything home life good. So it's good to have that bond.
Right. And of course, I mean, if you go on a river trip or, if somebody asks you, hey, can you help me fix my truck? You kind of, there's a certain level you have to reach of familiarity, right? Before you can actually ask somebody to do those things for you. So I guess by their nature, if you've done those things with people, you've reached a level where you don't just work together.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a higher level than just, hey, work friends, pass by in the office and say hi. But it's definitely more than that. So
we've reached that level. Dennis doesn't mind asking me to do all kinds of things. He'd be quite happy. Can you come and like sweep out my garage or?
Yeah. Can you pick me up at the airport? Can you drop me off here?
Yeah.
He's a good Uber.
Oh,
he's a good Uber buddy. He does that for everybody though. You know what? You're too gracious. You don't say no enough.
I don't do it for everybody.
Okay. Well.
You burn me. You burn me. No. You burn me once.
That's
You're
true.
off. You're off the list.
You're off the list.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready? It's rapid fire question time.
Okay.
So don't think about the answers on these. Just what first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Right. We're gonna go through a list of questions. Rob, you want to go first or you want to go second? Rob, you have the. I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
you have the questions.
Can go.
Oh, I can go first.
But we've had just no pressure. But a couple of people today have been in and are in, and then we had a couple who were like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
The idea is don't think.
Yeah, you're supposed to be
Because
fast.
then it's kind of it's what you really think.
There are no wrong answers either.
No, wrong
Okay.
answers.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. So what's your favorite word?
No.
Perfect. What sound or noise do you love?
Don't really have a one that I love.
Oh, you got to pick something though.
What sound
Pick
or
something.
noise do you like then? That you know?
Yeah. I would say, if anything, like a cow's mooing.
Oh,
Right.
there we go.
I like that too.
We forgot to talk about the fact that you're raising your own cattle.
We'll
Wanting to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll
All right.
circle
We'll come
back.
back to that. What motivates you?
My kids.
Perfect. Oh, we didn't even talk about your family. How big is your family?
Four.
Real quick. Four. There's 4 of you.
Yeah, 4 of us.
Okay,
So,
so-
my wife and then 2 daughters.
All right. How old are your daughters?
8, and my youngest will be 1 here next month.
Okay.
wow.
We were talking to Chris about, potentially, and this you'll appreciate this maybe a little bit more in about 4 or 5 years, a support group for parents in Clearnetworx.
Yeah.
So teenagers can be tough. That's all I'm saying. All right.
yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Tacos.
That's the third one.
Taco.
3 out of 5.
You guys have more in common than
Yeah.
you think that you do. All right.
All right. Are hot dog sandwiches?
No.
Good. How many holes does a straw have?
1.
All right. This could be controversial on its own.
Yeah.
What profession, other than what you do now, would you really like to do? Dream job scenario.
Fishing. Just professional fisher or charter.
Wait, like bass fishing, like out on a lake,
No,
or like
open ocean.
Open ocean. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to be the captain, or you want to be the guy baiting the hooks?
A little bit of both.
Okay. All right.
Conversely, what profession would you absolutely never want to do?
Accounting.
Yep.
That's the one.
I like that. Guilty pleasures. What's your guilty pleasure?
Soda now. It used to be I quit smoking 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
it used to be
Congratulations.
cigarettes. Thank you. But now it's soda.
Any soda?
Any soda.
All right.
Yeah.
Dennis is a soda fiend too. Actually, he's taking some time off, but
I'm about to celebrate 30 days of no sugary cokes.
There you go.
I'm going to get him a little chip or
A little
something.
pin. Yeah, I would appreciate it.
All right, last question. Over to you.
All right.
Come on.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You did good.
You did good.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You did good. You did good on this episode.
I love it.
You crushed
Dennis,
it.
You just equated yourself to God.
I mean,
whether you meant to or
hey,
not.
I can be a vehicle. I can be a vehicle.
Yeah,
I can be a pass through. Why you got to take these away from me?
I'm not taking anything away.
He does. All right. One of my favorite questions. I'm going to keep this in here every time because I know I'm going to find one of you that has a really, really good one. Do you have any Dougisms?
No.
No, no, like little quirks that Doug does that you notice that you're like, hey, no.
For the most part, like outside of the picnics and stuff that we do, I haven't really spent a lot of time around Doug.
Oh,
So yeah, for the most part, field stuff.
it's the
Okay,
guy
well-
high on mighty at the top, right? And he doesn't like
you'll
nobody
get
gets to see him.
so you in these other episodes that we've done though. People do have their own little Dougisms, so you'll get to know some of them
Yeah, you'll get a Dougism.
through everybody.
Hey,
else.
hey, Doug, you haven't spent enough time with Nemo.
I know. Come on, Doug.
Come on, Doug, let's go.
Get it
All right.
together.
Well, listen, there's been another clearly interesting person with Clearnetworx. Nemo, thanks for joining us. We really
you for
appreciate it.
having me.
And hey, you guys, find the picture of the Mohawk. That's got to go up in the shop somewhere. I'm telling you, it's epic. You looked good, man. I got to tell you, it was a good looking picture.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a great day. We've got some more episodes coming your way.